Well. Hello there, everyone. How are you all doing?
Aye.
Hello.
I am well, thank you.
Good. Well, joining us on Weird News today is, of course, April,
Bonjour.
Lee,
We is back in it, bruv.
and the Mike.
The hello.
Who's the first Mike if he's the other Mike?
Oh, he is the Mike. All mics originate from this mic.
I see.
That sounds thoroughly wrong, but I'll take it.
This is where you find out you're secretly a god.
Not sure about the scientific rigor of that theory.
Well, obviously, just like any flat Earth, is this picture CGI?
I'm gonna say that's real.
Yeah, I think it's not.
Okay, not real. What do you think, April?
I think it's CGI.
I think it's definitely manipulated, but it's real.
No, it's just whether or not it's a real or fake image. That's the question. So there's 2 for fake and 1 for real? Well, the answer is it's fake. It's made by Midjourney, Lee.
I never get these right.
Don't worry, Lone is a lot worse. Yeah, but this is made by Midjourney. It's got a lot better.
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a lot better. Oh, thank you, Ashikun, for subbing. I really appreciate it. And welcome.
Thank you.
Now, the real question is, do you think this is fake?
Well,
Sod's
we
law,
told him
the
what the answer
delay.
is.
The delay will indicate whether or not it is. But let's start with a story that we covered a while ago. Well, me and Lone did. So, Texas. What do people know about Texas and the idea of abortion?
Oh God.
I know.
As a woman, I'm
Right.
declining to talk about this.
This is a very, very early I fucking hate people.
So, ages ago, the idea was that you could never get one because it classes as a human being. So there's a thing in America. I maybe they're here. I don't have a car, so hard to tell. It's called a HOV lane. So you can only go on it if there's more than one person in the car.
Oh no, I know.
So this pregnant lady decided when she got pulled over for a ticket for being only one person, she was like, well, under your law, I am 2 people. So you can shove it. And that was the news story. And she got away with it. And she's done it again.
Wow.
She's got another ticket.
To me, that just sounds like she's a human suitcase at this point. You know, just
I'm carrying a second human.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, if Texas want to sort of say, oh, a fetus is a human being and it's the same rights as a human, then absolutely.
It's a perfectly valid loophole.
Yeah,
Like,
by their own admission.
Yeah, it's a perfectly valid loophole. Like, literally, the first time she got pulled over, the cops were like, I don't want to touch that. Don't want to touch that. Second time, they were like, okay, you're kind of taking the piss. And they're just like, no, I'm not taking the piss. I think you'll find that you are taking the piss.
Take that, Spider-Man meme.
Exactly. But, April.
Yes.
If I said the word the Ever Given to you, what do you think of?
It makes it sound like you've just sneezed, but maybe a church?
Is that ship in it?
It is the Shipley. Very good guess. It is the famous ship that blocked the Suez Canal. Obviously, another one blocked it not too long ago, and then, yet again, Suez Canal has been briefly blocked again by another ship called the Affinity 5.
Wow, it sounds like a spaceship.
I know it does. That's maybe what we'll call our ship in Pulsar.
Just block everybody else from going anywhere.
Yes. The Affinity 5. Yeah, like it's so weird. How do these ships like? I say how do these ships get stuck, but have you seen the Suez Canal? It's surprisingly narrow.
Yeah, it's actually it is actually starting to get to the point where ships are getting too large to actually use it.
Yeah, it's just too narrow for anything. So it's just like.
They kind of brought that on themselves.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
exactly. Well, I guess it's forward thinking, really. Just how far in the future do you want to think?
Yeah, we're probably going to start seeing more and more of this stuff, really.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to music. Lee, you like music.
I do like the sounds of music in my ears, yes.
Now, if you were a child and you yelled something at Alexa, what one word do you think a kid would say that would give you music royalties?
That would give me music royalties.
Yes.
Probably one of like the death metal albums I produced. That would be nice. I'd like some royalties from that.
Well, you know what you need to name that album?
Yeah.
Poop. Because kids yell poop at Alexa and these musicians profit.
That's
So
genius.
there's Poopy Diaper by Mike Bildenberg. There's Poopy Stupid Butt by Dandyland. And there's I Poop With My Dog by the Toilet Bowl Cleaners.
Sorry, I poop with my dog.
By the Toilet Bowl Cleaners.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're getting a lot of royalties because children are just going poop at Alexa. And
Which sounds about
Alexa's
right.
just like, now playing poop song.
Poop.
And it's the first thing that comes up. So it's like, okay, well, here. So if you, logically, Lee, if you name your song something poop, you'll get royalties passively from stupid children.
Wait, isn't there a song by Kanye West or is it Drake that's like poop to scoop?
I think it was Kanye. I want to
It's
say
Kanye. Well, it's Kanye. Basically, the story behind that is that both Kanye West and Drake wanted this beat. And basically Kanye took the beat and just like spoke nonsense over it just to spite Drake.
What an asshole.
That was the story behind that.
An absolute asshole.
You know.
I know.
But yeah, Lee, are you thinking about writing more music, maybe with poop in the title?
Well, I am now.
Honestly, you never know. It may be a good thing. Like, if you can just get on there and then Alexa's like, now recommending Lee's poop song.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to call it as well.
You're just going to make a sea shanty called Swabbing the Poop Deck. And that'll be the sea shanty. It'll be great.
Love it.
Now, Mike,
Yeah.
imagine you're a nurse.
Yep.
Okay? You're a nurse, and I'm a doctor.
Oh boy.
I know. Now bend over.
Nope.
Well, maybe
Hop.
later. But you're a nurse and I'm a doctor, and I say to you, nurse, give me X amount of this drug.
Yep.
And you hand it to me. Then I apply it to the patient, and the patient unfortunately suffers complications, shall we say.
Okay.
Who is at fault for the patient?
Probably the doctor, right?
No, the answer is the nurse, because nurses can now be sued for following doctor's orders in North Carolina.
It's always
Oh.
America. It's
Yes, it
always
is.
America.
Yes, it is.
Jesus H. Just. Two of our friends got the right to leave to remain in the UK, and my God, I've never had so much happy joy in my life, knowing that they don't have to go back to that shit.
Honestly,
Jesus wept.
it's so bizarre. It was apparently a narrow split decision.
It's not a fucking boxing match.
Should nurses be held accountable? Yeah, said the court. It's
I mean,
ridiculous.
Is there more to this than just what we're seeing here?
Struck down a 90-year-old precedent that protected nurses from liability. So it was ruled that a physician's decision would create a liability without causation, meaning that because normally nurses couldn't be done if a doctor had fucked up. Now it's just they have a scapegoat, pretty much. This was an old law that nurses could never be done, and now they've changed it.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
I think it's perfectly liable if a doctor said, "Hey, this person needs 400 milligrams of diazepam and marzipan,"
and then you hand them paracetamol.
Yeah, that's the one you're liable. But then on top of that, if a doctor says, because they're overworked and underpaid and stupidly tired when they do these things, "I need 200 milligrams of Pepsi stat," and really what the patient should be getting is like Lucozade. The nurse has the right to turn around and go, "Yo, I'm not giving you that."
Yeah.
But if the doctor then forces the nurse to give it, that's a whole nother story. This is just so it's so ridiculous.
Bizarre. It's so bizarre. This is why you have to I have to double check all of these articles to be like, is this real or is this just America?
It's like Florida Man news. You never know if they're real.
Oh yes. Now, Lee.
Yes.
If you went on hunger strike,
not likely.
How long do you think you'd last?
Probably about 32 seconds.
32 seconds. Interesting. Well, you lasted a bit longer than Tesla people. Tesla owners in Norway stopped a hunger strike because they got hungry. Apparently, there's so many problems with Tesla cars that Tesla owners decided to have a hunger strike, until Elon Musk, I assume, fixed their cars. However, the protest stopped within 24 hours because they got hungry.
That's hilarious.
The thing that gets me is that with all of this stuff, it's going more and more of the way of subscription services. So you're soon going to have a subscription service to even turn your car on, to have heated seats and things like that.
They already have that. There are subscriptions for BMWs for heated seats. There's also a subscription I think Audi brought in if you want to do remote start on your car.
Oh.
Yeah. April, we covered this a while ago. There is a subscription service for heated seats and a subscription service for airbags.
Oh,
really? Shit.
Yes.
No, that can't be right, man.
No, it is. I'll send you it later. Now, Mike.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about stupid decisions and massive pillocks, who would win?
Me? Boris Johnson.
Not you. Who? Yes, exactly. Actually, who would win between a massive buffoon and a racist fuckwit?
It's the same person.
They are literally the same.
Technically, these are two different people this time.
You're lying.
So, if I said racist fuckwit, who would you think I'd be referring to if they were to fight Boris Johnson?
Can we play conservative bingo?
It's not. I'll tell you right now, they're not a conservative. They're a different party.
Oh, Nigel Farage.
It's right. Let's do it. Nigel Farage has challenged Boris Johnson to a boxing match.
God, I would pay good money for that. I would pay so much money to watch that.
Apparently, he's calling it the Battle of Brexit.
The Battle of Brexit.
No, I think we could call it cunt fight.
First rule of cunt fight. Yeah, so Nigel Farage went to the O2 Arena to see YouTuber KSI's fight for some weird reason. And then he got interviewed.
For publicity.
I guess so. But then he got interviewed and they were just like, well, why are you here? What do you think of Boris Johnson? He was like, well, fuck it, I'd fight Boris Johnson. And then later he made a TikTok, I know, saying, no, seriously, Boris Johnson, if you want to throw fists, let's go.
Wow.
I guess he's not PM anymore, so why not? Let them fight. Let them fight.
I guess whoever wins the boxing match, I think like the real winners are probably the viewers, really.
I guess so, yeah. Just watching two idiots punch each other, two assholes.
we'll get to see at least one of them potentially getting seriously hurt. So
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my god, I would rig that fight so bad. I would.
In whose
Well, so they
favour?
both, so they both lose.
I guess so.
No, I would have concrete in the boxing gloves.
Oh, okay. You know what I was expecting? I was expecting a piano to be hung from the ring on a really femmer rope.
That
Now,
too.
but that's not the only fight that's happened. Now, April, if you're the
Yes.
pilot and I'm your co-pilot, and you say you didn't like the cake that I baked, well, it's time to throw down, because 2 Air France pilots are suspended after they decided to fight in the cockpit.
Wow. Okay. Good job. There's autopilot. That's what.
And that's very true. Fisticuffs in the cockpit, leaving a leaky engine running while cruising over Africa. Honestly,
Oh, God.
how do you
You
get
know what it
into
is?
that situation where you're starting to just throw punches and they're just like, should we land the plane? No.
I mean, do you want to know something funny?
Yeah.
This isn't even the first time 2 Air France pilots have had a fight on the plane.
Oh no.
This has happened before with Air France.
Oh yes.
My God.
Ah, the
Look at
French.
education now.
They
No,
do
apparently
love
like
their air boxing.
Yeah, apparently Air France actually actually have a really bad reputation when it comes to sort of like the professionalism of the pilots.
Hmm.
I was doing a bit of reading about this.
It is. Like that at least lends a bit more, credence to some of the American airlines, which everyone seems to hate. Oh goodness. Mike,
Yeah,
you are our resident sports guru.
I guess so.
Now, this is a sport in the UK. They claim it is a world championship.
Cheese wheeling.
No, close. You're getting closer. You're allowed many guesses as you want. It's where 2 people, man or woman, doesn't matter, begin to wrestle.
Gravy fighting.
What? What?
Yes, Mike, have you heard of gravy wrestling?
I can't
You
say
need-
I
you-
have.
You need
Well,
to stop.
It's beautiful.
Psychic.
World Gravy Wrestling Championship is back after 2 years hiatus.
That is horrible.
Look at how sexy they are.
This is the most northern thing I've ever seen in my life.
I was like, I was like, Mike, do you even know this sport?
No, I do not. If there
Well,
was-
would you like to
if
get
it was-
involved?
No, I would not.
What about put bets on? Like, look at this person. Oh, he's having a whale of a time.
Most popular sport in
Way!
Newcastle.
Exactly. They throw chips on the winner.
Cheese.
Yeah,
That's-
the World
that's
Gravy
amazing.
Relationship Championships is an actual event held in the UK every year, but obviously
It's
it had a
sponsored-
hiatus.
It's
Hosted
sponsored
in
by
Lancashire.
Of course, it's fucking Lancashire.
The wrestling arena is covered in a pool of gravy before the culinary competition. I wouldn't say it's a culinary competition.
Well, they've got to eat the gravy beforehand, and if it
Oh,
tastes soft,
God.
it's going to change your arena.
It is a thick meat sauce. Yet we know what gravy is. Do you
Why
like?
is
Do
there
you
a
not,
picture?
Mike, do you
I
not want
thought
to be
thick barbecue.
smothered and smeared in a thick meat sauce?
No, gravy's fine. You know what gravy is. You hear thick meat sauce, and all bets are off.
What's
That
wrong,
looks
Mike?
like soup.
Doesn't that look like a thick meat sauce?
I mean, that looks like fucking soup.
It looked like
Does
soup.
look like
That
soup.
looked like tomato soup, the one that you scroll down. Over.
Yeah.
Oh, this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all
that's
it's
just like tomato
That is
soup with basil.
literal.
Coriander on the top.
It's not even gravy.
It's not even-
Hey, who wrote this article?
An American wrote
Oh
this
well,
article.
who wrote this article?
Really?
This article is by the news group Slurp.
Yes, by who?
Oh, by who? Let me have a look.
No,
This-
it was next to the up at the
Oh.
top. It was next to the word slurp.
Oh, Jasmine Kaur.
Okay, Jasmine. No.
That's
Jasmine,
the issue.
Just
you have.
no.
Stop.
retire.
We've talked about this, Jasmine.
Exactly.
Obviously, we got our gravy wrestling, but over in America they have something to do with firearms. That seems to
biscuits and
happen.
gravy wrestling.
They seem to do something with firearms that seems to happen a lot.
Gun wrestling.
Kind of. Now, Mike, I'm your employer.
Great.
I'm your employer, and I tell you, you need to work today.
No.
You're like, okay, need the money. That's fine. Now,
But
what I
said
don't
no.
tell you is, I've hired actors to be covered in blood, and hired another actor to come in and shoot a gun to fake a terror shooting without telling all the employees.
I am quitting so hard. That's such a lawsuit.
Oh, yeah,
good
yes. I was
God.
about to say, I'm getting so much money off
Oh
the trauma
yes,
that I'm writing
Omaha
in the back of
charity
it.
workers recount terror of shooting a firing gun. Only boss knew it was a drill.
Jesus Christ.
Why?
Because America, I guess.
I fucking hate people.
Drink.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Oh, that is some of the worst shit I've seen in a while.
You know
That
what we
is
should do?
just evil.
If you're prepared to, I am prepared to risk my liver's health by taking a shot every time a Weird News Wednesday brings up an American weird news.
Honestly, what we
It's
should
going
do,
to be too many.
I'll
That's
tell you.
gonna
I'll
be
tell you.
too
I'll
many.
tell you right now. Next Wednesday, if you want, we'll turn it into a drinking session.
Well, I've got to
Why
go to
not?
work on Thursday, so.
Well, you'll only have a few shots, Lee. It'll only be stories that you find disreputable or you don't like, and Mike can do it every time he hates humanity.
We're
I'm
going
going
to
to
be
be drunk in 10 minutes.
absolutely sloshed.
Indeed. Now, April,
Yes.
have you heard the lovely song "I Shot the Sheriff, but I Did Not Shoot the Deputy"?
I believe so.
Now, what if I pretended to be the sheriff and then tried to pull over the deputy?
Not in that outfit, I wouldn't.
Because a man impersonating an officer pulls over the deputy.
Wow. Wow.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he pulled over the wrong car. He's like, I'm the sheriff. And he's like, oh, are you now? Oh, really? Are you the fucking sheriff now? I'd love to hear your credentials. Who's your deputy? But that's not the only stupid thing that's happened to the American police at the moment. Now, Lee, have you heard of the phrase, the dog ate my homework?
Yes, I have.
Well, here's a new one. The goat ate my paperwork.
I've
'Cause
actually
a
got a
goat
good one of
broke
these.
into the police car and ate the paperwork, hungry for justice.
That's
Jesus
beautiful.
Christ. I've actually got a good one of these. Someone
Yeah.
came to me the other day at work and was like, my dog ate my betting slip.
God.
Wow. I mean, did he accept it?
No.
I mean, I know it was his. I know handwriting.
What, did he pull it out of the dog?
No, he didn't pull it out of the dog.
What end of the dog
We
did he
can-
pull it
we-
out of?
No, we can use this. We can use the system to find it, and I know handwriting really well.
You can use the system to find it. What, it's just pinging a dog somewhere on GPS?
No, you. I fucking hate you.
I don't know what you're on about. Don't worry, Mike. Well, we were talking about dogs, so who let the dogs out?
Me.
No, it was a man who let 150 dogs escape a shelter.
Oh,
Were they Dalmatians?
No, but that would be amazing. So it was an animal services building. He went in and upwards of 150 dogs were set free.
Christ.
He then also stole a van.
was there any reason why he set the dogs free? Was he an activist or something, or was he just high on something?
It seems to just be It seems to just be shits and giggles.
Oh, okay. I wish I was in America so that I could do things for shits and giggles.
It's what we just need. I got them guns. Bam, 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 bam.
And you two can have the freedom to commit felonies of
But
letting
freedom
dogs
isn't
out.
free. It belongs to folks like you and
Cost
me.
folks like you and me. Oh God, I haven't seen Tim
Now,
America in years.
I know. Well, Lee, I see from your picture here you have a goose.
Yes.
But What in America is a bird that is more dangerous than a goose?
Ostrich.
Vultures, I guess.
Same size. Think of along the same lines as a goose.
Turkey.
Chicken.
Turkey is correct. Specifically, a gang of turkeys.
Oh,
a
God.
gaggle.
A gang of turkeys attack a British Columbia man, breaking both his hips and a finger.
What? Were these on like? Were these taking like muscle stimulants or something? What? How did they? How are they that big?
That turkey
Dude,
has
that-
seen some shit. That turkey like took a life when he was a chick.
Totally. Jesus, broke a finger and what to his
Broke
hips?
both 2 broken hips, broke his finger, and multiple lacerations.
Bloody hell.
Wow.
Just one turkey. Oh, gang.
Yeah. Police were told that the birds in questions have already been scheduled to receive the death penalty for their
Oh,
crimes.
jeez.
What the fuck?
Oh.
I feel like America is such a different place. You know what I mean?
That's politely putting it, sweetheart. Politely.
That's one way to say
But
it.
do you know what I mean? It's like there's some stuff where I'm just like, surely this is not right? No, right? Honestly. But from turkeys to monkeys. Now, there is a sad story and a happy ending.
Okay.
So, obviously, many drug individuals use animals as mules.
Unfortunately, yes.
Well, a monkey that was fed cocaine and flushed down the toilet now has a boyfriend.
Wait, the monkey was flushed down the toilet.
Yes, the monkey was fed the cocaine and then flushed down the toilet to try and get rid of it. However, it was saved, is recovering fine, and has a boyfriend now.
I hate people.
That's
It's very yin yang. You know, bad start, good end.
I mean, I'm happy that the monkey got a boyfriend, but I'm also wondering how big the monkey was to be able to flush it down the toilet.
I mean,
it's one
you
of
can
those
see the
monkeys.
picture on the
okay.
left. That's
like
the
a
monkey in the
marmoset,
toilet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a marmoset, basically.
Like, I don't know.
awful.
I know, it's
Yeah.
horrendous. People are assholes. But
It's fucking wild,
people
man.
also have the will to survive. Specifically, this Brazilian man. Because a Brazilian man survives 11 days in the ocean, floating alone in a freezer.
How did he get there in the first place?
His boat sank.
Was it just him on the boat?
But
in
he's
the
a
freezer.
fisherman. It's supposed to be his trip was supposed to last
Sharks.
3 days. His boat started filling with water. It seems it was just him. He was able to jump inside a floating cooler and stay alive. A group of
Wow.
fishermen found him 11 days later.
What an amazing journey to go on. Like, you could write a novel about that stuff.
It's literally a life of pie.
Mm-hmm.
A life of apple pie. I don't know. I was trying to make a joke
Ooh, I
about
want pie.
about-
I
about
want
a
apple
bit of
pie
fruit.
now. I really want to make an apple pie. Now, you know how we had those Air France pilots bashing each other?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're a parent and the
Mhm.
kids are being annoying, and you say, if you don't stop this, I'm gonna turn this car around.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a Southwest pilot threatened to turn the plane around and go home if the passengers didn't stop airdropping nudes to each other.
Oh, so help me! I will turn this plane around.
Wow.
Oh wow. I mean, don't send nudes to non-consenting people, but that's fucking hilarious.
I assumed airdrop is like a thing you can just freely do. I've
Yeah,
never
so
heard of airdropping.
So what it is, it's a feature on iPhones. It's essentially just a way to transfer files between Apple devices easily. But basically, if you have a certain setting on AirDrop turned on, it just accepts any and all AirDrop sent to you. Doesn't matter what it is, who it's from, it'll accept it. By default, it is turned off.
There's
You
a
have
lovely
to-
echo coming from April's mic.
Yeah, that's probably because we're both very close
Yeah,
to
I
each
know,
other.
I know. Ash. The
I'll
great
try to get a
echo.
little closer to my mic.
Just
yes,
it's now ASMR. It's
the-
weird news evening
Welcome
edition.
to the
Late night weird news.
Weird news ASMR with us.
Groove is in the heart. Now,
Don't give needs to people who don't consent to it.
exactly. But yes, let's go to crypto, which has fallen by the
Oh
wayside.
boy.
I know.
Fun.
Mike, have you ever received a refund?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair.
No, I
Now,
really had to think about that. But yeah.
have you ever accidentally received too much money on your refund?
Ha! Don't be stupid.
Well, there's normally a statute of limitations when, let's say a place sends you too much money as a refund. So let's say, the bill was $100. How much money do you think the person got sent accidentally?
100,000.
100,000? Good guess. Because the answer is 10.5 million. A crypto firm fronted by Matt Damon accidentally transferred 10.5 million to a woman instead of $100, and
It's
they're
struggling
struggling
to get
it back.
Yeah, it's struggling to get it back because she's in Argentina.
Yeah, because they
now.
didn't realize, and it's been 7 months.
How did you not realize 10.5 million was missing from your account for 7 months?
Probably because
Exactly.
cryptocurrency,
I guess because
crashes.
it's crypto.
No, they just don't know there's millions going missing, to be fair.
But here's the thing, that could easily be money laundering or whatever. But no, it's
Oh, a lot of crypto is used in.
Almost certainly. But yeah, I love that. Like, it's clearly not Matt Damon, but for some reason the article's just like, yeah, the firm fronted by Matt Damon, as if it's his fault.
Like I said, Matt Damon's the fucking CEO or something.
Yeah, honestly. But yeah, they can't really do a great deal. They're trying to get the money back, but it's been 7 months.
Yeah, honestly, good for her. For real, just
surprisingly, after 7 months, she spent a lot of it. Yet 1.35 million had gone to a 4-bedroom property. So what they're trying to do is they're claiming some of her major assets, like properties and things, which is a bit of a dick move. But I mean, I guess it's their money, so, yin yang. Now,
I mean, is it even technically theft? I don't even think it is.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is because
theft.
they weren't clearly they weren't informed within the time frame. So God only knows. Now, Mike.
Yeah.
Obviously, you hate humanity.
Yep.
But obviously, there's the next generation, Gen Z.
Yep, I hate them too.
Okay, well, what do 1 in 4 Gen Z people think they want to be when they grow up?
Older.
TikTokers.
I'd say you're right.
To be
Abel.
social media influencers.
You
isn't
are
it?
correct.
Yeah,
1 in
I thought
4
so.
Gen Zers plan to become social media influencers.
I mean,
That
you can
is
plan,
the loophole.
but
Yeah, they
Plan
can,
all your
as if
life.
it's- As if
Plan
it's
all your
that
life,
easy.
fuckos.
As if it's that easy. Just like, yes, I can do
Yeah.
the TikTok.
I mean, you might as well plan to become an astronaut or something. It's about as likely.
Oh, honestly, it's just so bizarre. But
I mean, it's a valid enough job, I guess.
I guess
things
so,
change,
but it's just like,
it's just not going to happen
Okay.
for the vast majority of people.
That is very true. Oh goodness.
You know what it is? I'm gonna start investing in cameras and fucking phone stocks, because if this is the case that people want to plan for that, I'm just gonna invest in the future with them fucking their lives up.
Well, I've got some good tech and video game news for you. Oh,
Okay.
Ash hates people now. No, Ash, don't hate people.
Join us.
It's fine. We can all hate people together.
I think I have a lot more faith in humanity than people.
Could you give
You
me some?
sweet summer child. Can I borrow some of
I'm a
yours?
very simple human. Now, Mike, we have played Halo together.
Yep.
In fact, you were the first person I played Halo 2 with, because I'd never played it until I played
Oh.
with you.
I'm sorry.
Now, do you think you could beat Halo 2 on Legendary with all the skulls enabled and without dying?
No.
Honestly, you don't. Like, even
No.
if you gave it your best possible attempt.
I mean, if it wasn't a case of if I died I had to restart, maybe eventually, sure.
You-
Otherwise,
No, you would have to die and restart.
Then no.
Well, maybe this will sweeten the pot. There is a $20,000 bounty for anyone who can achieve the impossible in Halo 2.
Who's
I-
putting this bounty up?
It is a streamer. They are called Critical.
Oh, critical.
Charlie
no,
Critical.
Yeah.
The objective is to play Halo 2 on Legendary with all skulls without dying.
I don't know. I think some of those Dark Souls guys could probably do it.
Would that have incentivized you, Mike?
No, because I know I wouldn't be able to.
And
It
it would
wouldn't
probably
be
get you
worth
more
my time.
annoyed.
It would not be worth my time.
Yes. Well, it's a good thing it's not, because someone actually managed to do it. He started off with a low bid of 5,000. No one took him up on it for a year. Someone finally took it up on him and streamed it to confirm there was no cheating, no funny business, and they have received the bounty.
Wait.
There's a good chance this person may do more bounties at this rate.
That's pretty cool.
Now, memes.
Oh, I love a good
Oh,
one.
the memes.
Everyone loves a good meme, a good meme. Who owns the copyright to a meme?
The person who made.
I doubt
If they-
it. It's going to be the whatever it is. So if it's Spider-Man meme, it's going to be people that made Spider-Man. If
Okay,
it's
I'll
Keanu
give,
Reeves, it's going
I'll
to be
gi-
Keanu Reeves.
Then I'll give
I
you
think
the
it's
example.
complicated,
I'll
to
give
be
you
fair.
this
I
I think it
specific
might be the
example.
platform that it's uploaded on.
This is the meme. Big Chungus.
You haven't changed over to Big Chungus yet.
So Big Chungus is the meme. It is the rather rotund Bugs Bunny, which is owned by Warner. Who owns the license?
The license to the meme or the license to Bugs
the
Bunny?
meme.
Well, I mean, guess no one. It's like a fair use type thing. It's not really
Well,
copyrighted, so to speak.
Well, obviously, Warner Brothers has made a new game called Multiversus, which is a free fighting game. And apparently, they have big plans for Big Chungus because they are trying to trademark Big Chungus, and they have put patents in the US Patent Office to trademark and patent Big Chungus.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
But I mean, they already own the character of Bugs Bunny, though. It's still Bugs Bunny.
Yes.
It's just fat Bugs Bunny.
Yes, they are, but they're just trying to lock it down so no one else can use Big Chungus.
But that's never ever going to stop people making memes of Big Chungus. It's
I
just
know.
not. It's not going to work.
but isn't the whole point of memes and things going viral free advertising?
Yeah.
Yes.
So locking it down and things is really snipping yourself in the bollocks.
Also,
It makes no
also
bloody sense.
because they're doing it for their game Multiversus. When was the last time Big Chungus was like at the height of popularity? I feel like the boat has sailed on Big Chungus.
Oh, it completely has, and they're all multimedia conglomerates are just completely out of touch with memes.
Oh, it's great. It's
Mhm.
great though. It's so balked.
Yeah.
Now,
What is the world coming to?
oh, it's a crazy place. It's a crazy place, April. The world is
Yeah.
bizarre. The world is
like
dark and full of terror.
Stop it! I want to get off.
No, you're staying on
You
Mr.
can't.
Bones'
It's
wild
too
ride.
late.
You're staying on Mr. Bones' wild ride. Mike, you've been
Yeah.
playing Red Dead Redemption.
I feel like you've said that an awful lot the last. 6
I
days.
have, because
Yeah.
you've only been playing Red Dead Redemption.
If I know one, if I barely know Mike, and if one thing I know about Mike, it's that he loves Red Dead Redemption.
No, Mike hates Red Dead Redemption. Loves GTA though. It's the big plot
I mean, I
twist.
can tell you how much I've played of Red Dead Roleplay.
Quite a
It
lot.
is 1,200 and nearly 92 hours in 6 months.
Quite a lot. Just a handful.
Do you have a job?
He
I
does.
do.
He also doesn't sleep.
I don't.
Exactly.
Oh,
Anyway, obviously Red Dead is made by Rockstar. Now,
Yeah.
if there was a TV series,
You're right.
that, huh?
I said you're right.
Yeah, I'm just stuttering there. Don't mind me.
Take a
If there was a
deep breath.
TV series that you would think would fit Rockstar's games perfectly, what TV series do you think that would be? I'll give you clues on the TV series until you get it. It is an older American TV show. It involves two individuals primarily.
Oh,
They are in a camper van.
Beavis
One-
and Butthead.
No, one of them is a teacher.
Breaking Bad.
Yes, Breaking Bad. Vince Gilligan wanted to work with Rockstar on a Breaking Bad games. They've actually been trying to do this for a while, by the way. Now, obviously, Mike, you've played a lot of Rockstar's games. Do you think that would be a good game? Or not?
No.
I
No,
don't
I don't
either.
think so either.
I don't either. But for some reason, I could see how it could work. I'll admit that. I could see how it could work. However, do I think it would work? No. Fuck no, I don't think it would work.
Like Breaking Bad is my favorite TV series, and I feel like that would
Really?
ruin it. Yeah, it actually is. Yeah, I feel like that would
The
ruin it.
disappointment in Mackie D.
What's wrong with Breaking Bad?
It's right. Breaking Bad was okay. However, have you ever used the phrase to describe Breaking Bad to someone? It gets better after season 2.
With like
Season 1, but
90% of things that get watched.
No.
Yeah, absolutely. I've used that phrase because it does.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever used the phrase "it gets good after season 2"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you have. It shouldn't take 2 fucking seasons until a show gets good.
No, it shouldn't.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't, but it does.
Yes,
And
it
it's
does.
still my favorite
And do you know-
show,
Do you know
so
why?
hope.
Do you know why it takes
Hope
2
and
seasons?
seeds.
Because Vince Gilligan, I've never seen episodes that are so slow. There is a scene in one of the episodes where it is a 5-minute breakfast scene where they say nothing.
I mean, there's one.
Nothing.
I mean, if you think that's slow, there's an entire episode where the entire episode just revolves around Walter White trying to remove a fly from his lab.
Yes, is this?
If you
yes,
think-
yeah. For some reason, like I get it. They're meant to make it like this is the style he went for. I just don't like his slow.
Well, apparently the fly episode was because they went over budget, and they still had episodes to film, so they had to film something low budget.
I mean, yeah, but like he's done so many slow scenes. I'm just like, I don't like his style of creating stuff. Breaking Bad was all right. I did enjoy it. It was
Never
it was
watched
a bit
it.
slow. It was good when
I
people
liked it.
said it
Cool.
got good. So I will agree with the statement that it gets good after season 2.
I mean, to be honest, I think after season 1 it gets good. You could probably just read a synopsis of season 1 and then just start from season 2
It's
and be
just so
absolutely fine.
weird. It shouldn't have that though. The logic of a TV series, you should get locked in to a TV series by 3 episodes. If the pilot isn't good, that's fine, but maybe it'll set up the world. By the 3rd episode, if you haven't fallen in love with the plot, the characters, the story, or the world, what's the point?
Well, I liked it.
But don't worry, Lee. Obviously you've got a goose with a knife as your picture.
Yes.
Now, have you heard of Goat Simulator?
Yes, I have. It's a game that I never really quite understood the appeal of.
Well, don't worry, because we've got the next Goat Simulator. It's Squirrel with a Gun.
Oh, good. Amazing.
What do you think of
Another-
Squirrel with a Gun?
The meme factor is high.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
one of
This
those.
This
yeah.
is almost certainly going to be Twitch bait. Will I
Yeah,
play
this
it?
is this. I was just gonna say.
I
was
may.
I was gonna say this is not a game designed to be played by anyone. This is a game designed for like people to watch streamers play, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wanted Raccoon is another one.
You know what it is? I'm finding loads of new business ventures right now, just coming up with how to get away with
Well,
stupid
that's the
people.
thing, because like April, you have a logical mind. You just don't realize just how stupid people are.
Oh,
You
I
just need to
realise, and that's why I
embrace
want to
it.
make money off them.
You need to embrace their stupidity.
Yeah,
Nah.
I just want to make money off them.
Now, Lee, you have
Yes.
made PCs many a time.
Yes, I have.
What is your view of water cooling?
My view of water cooling is that I tried it once and it exploded, so I'm probably never going to do it again.
Exactly. Now, I knew that story. However, do you wish that you could spend more time playing games on your PC? You know, you're wasting time pooping.
It would be nice.
Oh boy.
Well, someone's thought
If-
about a great way.
If I hear the words water from the toilet and PC, I'm gone.
Okay, it's a PC game, a gaming PC inside a toilet. It's completely different, Mike.
Oh, it's different.
Obviously, it's water cooled.
This is the worst. We've seen a lot of things since I've been coming on this.
Obviously,
and
it's water
that
cooled.
is the worst.
Now, where do you think the extractor fan is?
Oh god.
Oh, I hope it cools your ass. If
It
that's
would be
if that's
good.
the case,
There's a
No,
tape.
I want.
There it is.
Oh my god. This is the absolute
Look at
worst
him.
thing I've ever
He's
seen.
having a great time on the bog.
Does the flush power it on?
That would be great, but then again, if you needed a flush for everything, that would fucking short circuit your computer. On,
Lee,
off,
I
on,
want
off.
one.
I love that it's opting a moderately powerful whatever that is. 12700
Yeah, it's an Intel CPU.
and a 3060. Yeah, but that's the gaming toilet. Do you want one?
No.
I do.
No.
I don't even want to say that that takes the absolute piss.
Yeah, because it's too much.
No, because it does.
Honestly, like, why would you want it in the toilet? Like, I get, you know, maybe wanting it in some other facet, maybe in the kitchen at a push, if you're like waiting for something to like do. But even then, not really.
It's just a novelty thing, isn't it?
I guess so,
that's
yeah.
what it
But
is.
the fact that
Yeah.
this is a fully working toilet built into the plumbing.
It's beautiful, and I want mine.
I love the fact that it's got this tiny little Fema clear board separating the actual water
from the
PC
toilet
parts.
water. Oh man!
You
I mean,
really
if
have
the
to hope that none of these tiny
Yeah.
little perspex boards sounds
Yeah,
like a
I mean,
crappy idea.
In all
Oh,
honesty, if they managed to make that flush with distilled water, you could
Yeah.
actually just fill the whole thing with water and it would be fine. But I don't think they're going to make it flush with distilled
Oh,
water. so no.
honestly. Well, you know, this is one piece of tech. Now, who would like to hear what may be the future of VR?
I would love to.
What do you feel, April, is an issue with a current VR headset?
It makes you feel sick.
That is one. Would you say it's bulky?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this person specifically wanted to tackle that issue and price. A researcher finds a way to shrink a VR headset down to normal glasses.
Oh,
That's neat.
They are holographic glasses. That's what he's calling them.
I want
This
some of
is meant to
these
be
as
a
well.
breakthrough in the tech. So,
You know how I said before that I want to take money off stupid people?
yep.
They're taking money off me now.
I know you want these glasses that make you look like you have really weird eyebrows.
Yeah, really tall eyebrows.
Yeah, so you can see this is what it's built. It's pretty cheap put together.
Mhm.
It's
It's pretty neat. I like it. That's the sort of way these things are going. I'm not gonna lie though, I do actually have a VR headset and it just almost never gets used. It was kind of a complete waste of money.
The thing is, if I had a VR headset, I'd use it quite often. I mean, if you want, what we could do sometime, if you're ever around, we can use it and stream some games with it. That way you feel like
Yeah,
you'll
I'm down.
get some use out of it.
It works in Tabletop Simulator actually. Tabletop
Yeah, that's
Simulator.
true.
VR
The
mode.
issue with Tabletop Simulator and VR is sometimes VR and the actual lobby doesn't seem to like it sometimes.
Right.
That's the only issue. Yes, but Mike, me and you have played many a co-op game on the channel.
A few.
Now, do you know Super Punch-Out?
No, I don't think I do.
So, Super Punch-Out is a game made by Nintendo, very old, and it had characters such as Mike Tyson as one of the final bosses.
Was it that one on the NES? It was,
and
wasn't it?
Soda Popinski, who is a Russian who drinks soda, who had to get his name changed from Vodka Drunkinsky or something like that. But yes, after 28 years, there is a secret 2-player mode in Super Punch-Out that has been discovered.
Oh wow.
How is it a secret?
Because no one knew it until now.
Wow.
So what it is, it's more of just like a character select screen for player 2. So you play as player 1 plays as Little Mac, and then player 2 can play as any of the NPCs.
That's cool.
This is just the kind of thing that sells as a microtransaction these days.
Yes, almost certainly. But we're getting on to the final 2 stories. Well, the final story and then the history story. So, final story. Winning prizes.
I like that.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's
Now,
do that.
Do you know the lovely show Good with Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield?
Good morning, Britain.
This morning.
This morning or Good Morning, I'm not sure which one. Either
Oh no,
way,
I know.
what dystopian prize could be on their prize wheel?
Is it winning your utility bills paid for a year?
It is!
Yay!
Having your energy bills paid is now a prize on TV.
We live in a hell world.
You know how when we saw the toilet PC, I said that was the worst thing I've ever seen?
Yeah.
It lasted 5 minutes.
That is dystopian as shit.
Yep, yeah.
I
The
love
fact
how
that
they're
3,000
smiling.
£3,000 is on that wheel, yet the energy bills is probably more valuable.
No, the energy bills are expected to be at least 3,500.
Yeah, that's awful.
So, like, the real question is, if they're paying for your energy bills for a full year, do you not think you'd go absolutely bananas for that year?
I would take the piss. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
would. Everything would be left on. I'm the warmest I've ever been.
I would have the Bitcoin cannabis farm up and running.
Never before has anyone seen such levels of heating.
It would be the dankest thing anyone's ever seen.
What you
I would be
is,
pissing sweat.
what you do is you charge people to come over because you're the only person on the block that has heating.
Everyone can use your shower, your
Everyone
bath,
can
your
use your
cooker.
heating.
I would get done by the police because it would be looking like I've got a cannabis farm in my house.
Yeah,
Oh god, yeah. You're the only one on the block that has heat.
I am going to choose. I'm going to choose to believe that this is like a really elaborate satire.
This is a Black Mirror
I
episode.
don't even think
Yeah.
it's satire. I feel it's just tone deaf.
Yeah,
I'm just wondering if like Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby here just decided to straight up do some satire and just put it on the yeah.
he looks like he knows.
He does, yeah. He does.
Well, what I feel is he may look like he knows, but the producers are like, no, you have to say it because this is actually the prize.
It's terrible.
So obviously this is pretty dystopian, but let's see for the history thing. What are some of the 10 weirdest game show prizes people have won or can win?
Energy bills.
Energy bills is definitely up there, but this list was created before.
So I'm gonna say that one of the weirdest ones is because I know that there was this bloke who had to win everything that he ate and win everything that he wore and things. So it was a Japanese game show. I love it when people win like really mediocre things like fridges and boats and stuff, and they don't have any room for a boat, but they'll win the boat anyway. It's beautiful.
There's going to be some on here, so let's have a look at this. See if you think you'd like to win these things.
Okay then.
So first is a treadmill for a woman in a wheelchair.
Oh, good God.
See this person's face?
Oh no.
Jesus.
Oh no. Oh my God! Look at the woman like just presenting it.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So would you like a treadmill?
Not if I'm in a wheelchair.
Is this not just a treadmill?
I guess so, yeah. What about a $10,000 fishbowl?
Fishbowl?
Yep,
You can buy $10,000 fish bowls.
apparently so. It was a $10,000 fishbowl. Naturally, it was empty. But they could have offered some fish and probably some water for $10,000 for this fucking fishbowl.
Just a single goldfish.
Oh, God, imagine just it gets giant. This is the giant goldfish.
Do we have a picture of the
No,
the
but
fish bowl?
if you find it, it is from the 70s. So Alex
God,
Trebek
that'd
is
be
sourcing
gorgeous
it.
as
So $10,000 fishbowl. If you find
Is
it
it-
and put it in Discord, I'll post it in.
Here's the thing, right? I always think that they do these things for like tax evasion. So they can give away gifts, but they can't give away money because it's something to do with tax or some shit. And they just put that arbitrary amount on the thing so that way they can sell it back to them and
Yeah,
get the
most
money
likely.
real.
No, I do know a little bit about this. In America, you still have to pay tax on it because there was a whole thing where Oprah gave like a lot of people a free car,
Oh,
and then it turned
God.
out they all had to pay. Yeah, they all had to pay like 15K worth of tax on these cars or something.
Oh, the joy.
It's actually different in the UK. You don't have to pay tax on prize money in the UK, but you do in the US.
So would you like a $10,000 fishbowl?
I mean, I wouldn't say no. It's not a. I
You'd
wouldn't
put
buy one.
I'd put octopuses in it.
Yeah, I'd probably put something fancy in. Like, I'd probably either put something really fancy in, or I'd put, like, the least fancy fish in. And then just be like, I just, like, people will just go around, they're like, why is this one massive, like, gold-crusted bowl for this one fish? And I'm just like, please, this is King David of the sea.
It's a single gold.
Like
It's
himself.
it's a single goldfish.
It's actually just a tadpole. That's it.
I'm googling it and I can't find a picture of the fish bowl. I don't know if it
Crackerjack
exists.
Cabbage. This is a UK one. A UK children's game show called Crackerjack did this repeatedly, stuffing the arms of players with cabbages. The losers got giant heads of cabbage.
Well, if it's a loser prize, that's fine. If it's a winner's prize, I'd be highly disappointed.
I'm not a huge fan of cabbage. Lettuce is
Oh, I love
alright. I didn't
cabbage.
really like cabbage.
Yeah, cabbage is okay. You just
Yeah.
with
Make a-
stuff or
Make a bunch of soups from it, I suppose.
But I guess if it's a loser prize, it means you were getting nout, so free cabbage, I guess. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say why not?
That might actually be a pretty good prize in the next few months when
That's-
the bills
yeah,
are so
true.
high that no one can eat.
So I'd say for most of us, we'd probably go, yeah, why not? Because it's a loser prize. Next, we've got the Price is Right pinball machine.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's a mint prize.
would
I like
honestly-
that.
That would sell for bajillions of dollars later on.
isn't that
like-
the same person who was showing off the wheelchair treadmill?
Yeah.
So the Price is Right struggles with sticking a landing, and an episode from 1993 offered a pinball machine as a prize when everyone wanted a Super Nintendo in 1993.
I mean, it speaks
It's
for
not
themselves.
really
I would have had
weird.
it.
It's just cool as shit.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think it's too bad, to be fair. I just think have you noticed it's called Bad Cats, and there's clearly the ears of a cat poking up in the bottom left of the picture.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
I thought it was
don't
going
know
to be
where
a
I'd put
Price
it.
is Right themed pinball machine.
Yeah, I don't know why. This is a loser prize as well. This is a UK game show. Runaway, newspaper from the day you were born.
oh.
I mean,
So-
again, that's kind of a cool thing.
So the idea of the game show is you're meant to guess the year that the other contestants are born. And
Right,
if you
okay.
win, I guess you win, but if you lose, you get the front page of a newspaper from the day the contestants were born. Winners won a
So-
holiday.
No, I mean that's still kind of okay. It's no good, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
neat.
you would have
Yeah,
been
I
going
would-
home with nothing, so yeah, why not? I mean,
It's a,
it's a bit of a weird prize, but sure, I guess. I wouldn't
why
I wouldn't
not?
say no to it. I wouldn't be like overly offended.
What I want to know is, do they just have a stock of newspapers from every single day of every single year in the back cupboard? To
I'd,
make sure
I'd
that they can
assume
give
they
you
have
this?
something. I mean, remember it's from the from the day they were born. Yeah, they'd probably have a fuck ton. This is the 80s as well, by the way.
Nah.
Yes, that's
They,
probably
they
a
ain't
fairly
no
common.
internet. You
yeah.
can just print off stuff.
Mhm.
Next, we've got
Uh,
the Ready Steady Cook official dinner plate.
Yay! My favourite's the countdown teapot.
Yeah, countdown teapot's good. I'd be fine with a countdown teapot. To be fair, I'd be fine with a Ready Steady Cook dinner plate because the winner's only got 100 quid.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, the plate's probably worth more than that these
Not
days.
worth the
Yeah.
stress.
A complimentary official dinner plate.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, I don't know why people are giving it shit. It's a plate. You're never gonna not need a plate.
I'm gonna eat my breakfast off my Ready Steady Cook plate and drink my tea from my countdown teapot.
is that the
what-
plate? No, is that a plate or a bag? Actually,
Oh
if
well,
you scroll
that's
up
the
again?
bag. That's the bag.
Oh,
But
right, okay.
there is a plate that you get. Now, April, how about a box of 20 harmonicas?
Fuck yes! I'd put them all in my mouth at once and go.
UK
Brrr.
and US game show back in the 90s. Nickelodeon style, very popular. The idea pitted kids against each other through obstacle courses that were in no way dangerous or hazardous to their self-esteem.
course
Case in
not.
point, one of the consolation prizes was a box of 20 harmonicas.
That's
I love
beautiful.
that in case the kid lost 19 of them.
God rest the parents of those kids.
Well, I guess he could, like, it's just this one kid that's winning 20 harmonicas. I mean, like,
Sell them on the playground.
he could, or he could just give them away as gifts, like really shitty gifts, but you know what I mean. Oh, so what do you think about this? So this was a thing I heard not too long ago. Gifts. So let's say I'd bought you, April, a scratch card.
Oh, thank you.
And this was a gift. This was like, you know, it was like, let's say it's your 100th birthday,
Wow.
and I bought you a scratch card to celebrate.
Mhm.
If you won $1 million,
Mhm.
do you think that the person who gave you it should be entitled to some of that money?
Personally, I think that because of the type of person I am, I'd be giving you some anyway. However, my gut instinct would be no, and I would fuck off to a different country.
It's a weird thing, but that's become like a weird debate. Like if a person is giving you like a scratch card as a gift, and then like later they find out that it was actually worth something, are they entitled to it because they bought it?
Well, no, I would say
'cause
no
it's a
because
gift,
yeah, well,
right?
no, they're gifting the scratch card, not the prize. Like
Yeah.
it's the chance of the prize. I mean, it would be nice of you to share it, but
Yeah,
I
it'd be
don't
nice,
think you're
but it's certainly
under
not
any
a
obligation.
guarantee
I
at
don't
all.
think you're under any obligation.
No, not at all. Certainly not at all. But yeah, that just made us think about prizes.
Hmm.
The Family Fortunes family portrait.
What if you were like a? Is it a picture of Les Dennis's family?
No. No, you got a picture of your family if you lost. It's like here's a
Oh.
picture of you failing on
What's the picture?
Family Fortune.
I would prefer the Les Dennis's family. I would just put it above, just put it above the fireplace.
Hello. What about a live goat?
Fuck yes. That's a llama though, but a live goat, yes.
Well, that's what it said here. A live goat.
That's a
Worried
llama.
about legalities, the classic US show Let's Make a Deal routinely gave away live goats as prizes. Actually, they were zoinks. Yeah, they just gave away live goats. Just why not?
Imagine if you just lived in an apartment or something.
What's a zoink?
Oh goodness! Like
Is it
why?
something? Is a zoink something from Scooby Doo?
Zoinks!
Zoinks!
Zoinks! Zoinks!
I don't know, Scoob.
And Velma's was Jinkies. Now, so would you have a live goat if you won a live goat?
Hells yeah.
April would absolutely have a live goat.
What about you, Mike?
Yes,
That felt like there was a but there.
there is a bar. Because I feel like curried goat would be really nice.
Ooh,
Ooh, it would be really
maybe.
nice.
I'd have the goat, and then I'd probably bring it down to Lee and April's, and then go, April, Would
Yeah.
you like a goat?
Honestly, Mackie D, that would be the best gift anyone would ever give his.
Then
Now,
maybe
this
I'd
one-
do that too.
This one I probably wouldn't take. A real baby.
Absolutely not.
What?
A real baby.
Uh,
You know, I'm gonna say it again. What?
A real.
Hold on. Unsuspecting contestants.
Yep.
What?
Controversial
What?
show ran for 7 hours.
Wait,
a lot of
seven.
babies.
It was a 7-hour long episode,
Yep.
or just get
They were giving away abandoned babies.
What?
abandoned babies.
Abandoned babies on live TV.
You
Do you
actually
want-
made me speechless.
Yeah, so they were
Do
giving
you want-
abandoned
do you-
babies to unsuspecting contestants on live TV for 7 hours.
Would you like me to say it for everyone?
Yep.
I fucking hate people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
But yeah,
Oh,
like, what
I think I
the
prefer
hell?
the goat. I would legitimately prefer
I
the
would
goat.
prefer. I mean, I like kids, and I would love to be a father, but I want to go.
I want the goat. I'm
I want to
terrified
teach the
children-
goat how to sing Taylor Swift songs.
Oh god. Ah! Oh god, goats are very yappy.
Trouble, trouble, trouble.
Oh god. I don't know which was the worst prize. Like, some of those prizes weren't that bad, to be fair.
I mean,
And like,
the baby.
I think it's a bit tone deaf and dystopian, but I'd rather like to win my energy bills for a year.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
I'm
But-
still after the goat.
But yes, that is the end of weird news.
That's another one down.
I
That
know,
was-
I know.
That was less. I mean, we gave away babies and we did some very weird things, but that wasn't too bad.
Eh. There wasn't so much evil like there was in last one.
Yeah.
But don't worry,
Yeah.
some weeks
There was
are good,
enough.
some weeks are bad. But yes, thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. What we're going to do is we're going to raid over to Hannes, and thank you April,
Thank you.
thank you Lee,
Thank you very much.
and thank you Mike for joining me.
Anytime.
But from all of us here, we shall catch you all later. Goodbye.
Adios.
Bye.